Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of the Grove Sleeper PNW broadcast. What's up? How's everybody doing today? It's Grove Sleeper PNW checking in from the Northwest. It is good to be alive out here today. Hopefully, y'all are having a good one as well. We're going to rock it straight into the gameplay here because we got a ways to play. We got a ways to play today. We're launching up Project Zomboid again. Today's gonna be day 5 in our adventures with Bort Sampson. 5 days is rivaling our PB, so I have a feeling that today we might be reaching a PB. So hopefully you guys are all feeling hyped. It's good to have you all here. 230 hours into this game. Barely lasted nearly a month. Now, we're not gonna take this PB for granted. We're not going to just lay back and fish. We're going to go in with extreme vengeance. Extreme contempt. For the town of Rosewood. Alright. Let's take back what is rightfully ours at this point, folks. That's right. Oh man, this has been an adventure. It's gonna feel real good to break PB. I don't just want to break the 28-day survival. I would also like to hit at least 420 zombies. I think we were too short last time. 420 zombies. Alright, so we wake up in another day. Alright, let's smoke. Our guy's feeling a little bit tense. Let's just take that edge off for the day, right off the beginning. We're feeling good. We got smokes. We got lots of stuff. Hey, hey, hey! One sec here. I got the old Spotify covering this up. What's up? How you doing, Witch? It's a mercy. What Bort doing to these people? Yeah, dude. It really is. We're really just trying to bring some type of life back to this city. And we really are. There's been more life. Oh, hi, Mally. Here, you guys want to say hi to Mouse? Oh, just want to say hi. Hello. What you doing, girl? Oh. You bored? Whatever, you got toys. You're fine. Let me play with my toys. How's it going, Witch? Good to have you here. Yeah, here. This is probably a good way to start off the stream. You're coming in right at the beginning here. So here's our, so far, takeover of Rosewood. This is the most complete takeover of Rosewood that I've ever accomplished. Started spawning way out here over by the drive-in, and we slowly took over the gas station and a modest little fishing house here, and it has become our main home. Just have a nice little monument, because this is our main home. We also have a rabbit farm as well as some spoiled food up here. So let's go ahead and remove that. Mouse, please go get your ball. Come on. We've been playing all day. Go get your ball. Go get it. Be a good girl. Go get it. Bring it to me. Go. She's spazzing out because I put her blanket in here. And so she's like, I've invited her to hang out in here if she wants. Anyway, back to non-dog content. Lots of zombies still up Frederick Lane and even into Main Street. We've been trying to drive them down here past the school, and it's been especially helpful with the fire truck that's got the alarm on it. Mally, please, girl. You've got everything you need, I swear. You need to give me just a little bit of time to play with my friends, okay? Let me go to work for a little while. I love you so much. We hang out all day. Go. 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 Go find your toy. I can't sit here and pet you and play. Sorry. I can't pet and mouse and keyboard. Nope. She understands the tone. Just nope. She has so many toys and so many things laying around. And that is why we take those breaks, guys. Because we definitely take care of our dog here on this channel. We take her out for regular breaks every couple of hours. The The bar's been cleared out up here. I'd still like to get into some of these Main Street shops. They've been unlooted for the most part. We haven't even made our way up to the Gigamart or the second gas station yet, so there are still parts of Rosewood to conquer. There's a bit of action up here at the prison I'm not so interested in. I'd probably be more interested in dropping in on the bunker down here, or possibly expanding our... oh, here's the bunker military base here. Or expanding all the way to Murdaugh. Riverside's quite far away. So we'll continue working on making this this town ours. So we wake up this morning feeling a little hungry. That's all right. Do we have any... I'm just going to eat these eggs up. Because then we can make some roasts a little bit later. It's also a nice little snack to carry around with us that we'll just gradually eat. Alright, so mission objectives, everybody. What are some mission objectives? I know one thing it's not. To sit around in this house like big babies. We've got 6 more Molotovs sitting on deck back here. We've got some Molotovs, I think, in the backpack, unless we used them all up last run. Looks like we did. Gas tanks in the back of the truck, so we're good there. Got some usable welding torches. All good. Okay. Now, this stuff is all real heavy. I would love to get myself one of those pen knife or multi-knives. And a duffel bag. That's 2 things I would love to come up on. Let's do this real fast. Let's load our guns up. Let's take capacity of what weapons we've got. All weapons on the floor. This has all the rounds in it. Just open all the boxes, I guess. Okay. Now, this gun must be loaded. No, it's not. There's 12 gauge rounds right there. Do I need to be holding them? Probably. There we go. What other shotguns do we have? Is that full right there? I can go one more round into this one. Okay. So we got 2 shotties ready to go. There's one. Put our ammo back in here as well. M9 pistol. That's a different gun, so that's not helpful at the moment. Switch back to floor. Alright. Now these are going to take a minute to load, but I don't have a lot of 9mm ammo, do I? I have like no 9mm ammo. It's ACP. So that tells me my 9s are actually kind of useless, so let's just put those back for now. Okay, let's load up this gun. 5.56. There's 5.56 right there. Okay. It's actually a pretty mean gun. Okay, so let's put that one back there. That thing's loaded up. Not sure we're gonna go shooting yet. We're gonna go try to take the gun store. There was a magazine for this. There we go. There we go. And let's insert magazine. Okay, and that sounds racked and ready to go. Perfect. So there's at least one decent gun on our holster. Those are no longer of use until we shoot the rifle. And then I don't think I have any 38 or 357. I do have 357, but not much. Okay. So yeah, pretty light on ammo, pretty light on guns. We'll fix that. This is not going to come with me. Also, I don't trust the reliability of the semi-autos all that much. They jam up a lot. I wonder if I should board up my house. Nah, let's do a mission first. Let's go out on a mission. So we do have the 1M9 with us. That's fine. Let's keep eating these. Empty backpack. Mostly useful stuff in here. Ah, we've got more food right here. Okay. I'm going to throw these into the back of the truck for now. I didn't just drop anything on the floor. Nope. Yeah, okay. I feel pretty good about all that. Let's go ahead and switch back to our welding mask for some protection. There we go. All right, Bort. Let's see what we can do here. I got to check on the condition of this engine, too. Make sure it's not going to give out on me, because this thing's kind of been through the ringer. Got 3 fishing traps deployed. All right, so heading out with our usual loadout. Full tank of gas. All the tools that we need to open stuff up along the way if needed. Moodle's under control. Looking good, looking good. Now, one sec. Let me take a look at the map real fast. I think I'm going to take Justice Road. Nah, we'll go straight up Main Street. We'll go straight up Main Street. Keep clearing zombies slowly as we go. And in higher capacity when we need to. You know, something I forgot about. Hang on. Did I put all my Molotovs away? No. Okay, so got 2 more of those. Just throw the matches into here. I like to have those on hand in case I get a good opportunity to drop a quick firebomb. So let's move those into my main, along with a good lighter. There we go. All right, let's see what's going on around here. Maybe it's time for me to upgrade my axe. Grab a new one. I'll bring the old one home to repair it for maintenance points or whatever, but I'll snag a new axe. Should probably grab a new one before I put the old one away. That might be useful as... Oh, hang on a sec. I'm in the wrong inventory. Fire axe head. Those could be worked on and made better. There's a proper axe, okay. That one on. I'll bring these busted axes home to repair as well. Where were they? Right here? That seems like free crafting points. It's another fire axe. It's okay. We'll leave the stash here. Yeah, all this crappy stuff. Right in there. Okay. Looking good. Oh wait, I've got the patrol revolver on me still. There we go. So I guess I have 2 guns then. Oh, hey, we should go check on our friend over here. I set the stopwatch with the alarm to try and make this zombie trigger until she broke out of the weapons stash here. Hang on. Better check on her. Somebody's still in here. Have you escaped yet? I didn't think so. There's still going to be that second door that I'm going to have to deal with. Give her one love tap to keep her motivated. Nope, I don't think I can do this in super fast motion. Hang on. Take these things apart real quick. Okay. Take the computers apart. Should take a look at what this is actually doing for my let me see, what would this be? Electronics? Electronics. Yeah, this might boost me. If I can get through the first two levels, that would be cool. Ah, come on, hurry up. Taking apart the... Yep, there was one right there. So might as well keep grinding this really quick. Get most of the way there from taking apart these computers. Go. Maybe we'll re-aggravate that zombie over there. Make sure that she keeps working. Alright. So how far did that get us? I got one electrical. And kind of scratched the surface of level 2. When she finally gets out, it's gonna be scary in that hallway. I almost need to like set a light up. Ooh, can I take these apart? Or do I need to... Ooh, I can. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be using this. I'm gonna take it apart. For the skills. This one. Oh. I didn't want to use my welding on that. Alright, did I pick up anything? Looks like I am way overweight. Firefighter axe. Put that on, put that here. Where's this new firefighter axe? Attached to back. There we go. Yes. I'll put this on my belt left. Nah, never mind. I have to move it like that. Alright. That's fine. I'm gonna rip this police car apart. And see if I can't get into it by taking the windows off, maybe? Looks like yeah, nothing in here. Bummer. Alright, let's just get through the training mechanics real quick. Okay, that car's done for the day. Still overweight. Let's move some of this stuff over to the backpack again, satchel, whatever. I don't need a light bulb. Starting to get a little edgy, but not really. Could use some water. Let's get some water in here. It's gotta be a sink, right? Or a drink in here? Nope. Hey, there's a flashlight. I'll take that. pen light goes out. Need a drink. Got a drink in here? What? No. Bathroom. Okay, we're good. But I will aggravate this one more time. Arrgh. Come on, bet you can't get through. Whoa, that was a very late jump scare. And I was very aware that they were hanging out. Alright, on to the next thing. Go back to our car real fast and eat something. Where's my food? Oh, there's a water bottle right there. Perfect. Let's put that in my inventory. Wait, I have a sports water bottle. Why was I thirsty? Maybe I was reading something wrong. Eat this. Alright, everything seems to be pretty chill right now. I'm gonna go ahead and eat another... Well, eat all of it, I guess. A little weighted down, that's okay. I'll drop this into the back of the truck. It's all my weapons I've got. Ooh. And some stuff that I can get rid of. There we go. Seriously, no. Yep. No guns or anything. Oh well. We'll keep working our way up towards the gun store. I don't know if there's an armory in the, There's probably one in the bank. Now that I think about it. Point a little closer here. I don't think there's anything I need. It's the mechanic shop right there. I should probably mark that. There's our little mechanic symbol. There it is. Wait. There we go. Of course, the bank. There's a... Oh, you know what? I did find a possible survivor house that we could go check out. Main Street's looking a lot more calm. No visual on our friend with the duffel bag, man. There was a duffel bag I really wanted to steal. This guy's a backpack, but that's not what I'm talking about. Wow, there's a lot of them hanging around here. Many are starting to take notice, it looks like. And I don't want to drive them towards downtown, so let's go this way. These are all the quick ones. Okay, well, if they're breaking out of buildings, then they can't jump scare me so easily. Maybe we'll take them down here. They'll all see me over here. Alright, here's a house with a van. This stuff could be some interesting bits to loot through here. Let's see, they're gonna be heading my way, but let's see if I can't use the house position to my advantage, do a little bit of looting, and then just have them kind of be stuck right there. Okay, what is this tool? It looks like a grinder. Don't know what I need a grinder for. clay sculpting tool. I don't know that I've seen one of those. Making glass jars and bottles. Yes, that's what I really wanted for maxing out the efficiency of... Oh, cigarettes in here too. Okay. What an interesting house. Take those. What do you got over here? Tailoring 1. You got a basement? Yeah, okay, there we go. I was about to bust the flashlight out, but... Oh, wow, he's quick. Oh, the delay on that visual was horrible. That was wretched. Alright, what were you hiding in your basement? Literally just a... Not much. Jug of vinegar for seasoning food, I guess. But I also have tomato paste. Crackers. Can't take all of one type. I'll take this though. I don't even know if I have a microwave in my house. Better check out front. Yep, they stopped right where I wanted. They will definitely catch my car on the way out, but... Okay, so last place to look is upstairs. And probably this. Ah. Uh-oh, one sees me. So I think that they're heading in this way. Let's check for guns and stuff. Use cars. Nothing really useful there. I don't know how fast this one can get upstairs. Okay. I gotta go back to combat focus here. This one might already be inside. Try to take the back way out. What is this? Oh, she's trying to get into the house. We're gonna make our escape. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna take her out. No reason to leave this one here. Alright, there's one more for the kill count. Overweight. Let's drop. Whoop. Come on. Ah, move to truck. Alright, let's get back into inventory. Doing it correctly. A little on edge, not too bad. Must be hot. Should I check this house before getting in the car again? Probably. This house has been looted, so I can remove, mark, put a little check here. Alright, one more house on the block is ours. Oops. Alright, let's be careful on this one. It looks like a really full compost, yeah. Don't trust this house completely. I'm gonna take some looks in the windows. Is that one busted out too over there? I think it is. Come on. I feel the most comfortable maybe going in this room. Okay. Nothing good. Nothing good. Nope, nothing, nothing, nothing. Nobody in this room. Alright, let's see what we can find in here. Take those, and those, and those, and those. That's about it, huh? Yep, steal a drink. Okay, overall not in bad shape though. Just another useless house. Take the TV apart. Alright, I'm glad they didn't follow me out around that corner. This has a cool little cooking stove there, but I'm afraid that's another checked house. Nothing left. We're getting closer to loot here. My notes, which I believe was going to be these 3 houses. I'm overweight right now, so let's fix that. Let's eat some food. Get the walkie-talkie and wine out of here. I can move those 2. Okay, antibiotics go into here. Fine, they go into here. And I've needed the screwdrivers. I've been moving around. One of the welding torches is almost out as well. You know, these guys have given me some advantageous position to fight them right here on the fence line, so I'm going to do that. Come on. I don't like that that one went over way back there. I do like that kill though. And then those pushes help. 2 kills. Back away and swing. 3 kills. Okay, good. Take the watch. Alright. So we were able to take those 3 out. Nice. Okay, back to backpack. Let's go ahead and just we'll save these. We're not that on edge yet. Okay. Not a terrible house, but not the best either. Okay, looks like we caught 2 more attention. They are gathered up in that parking lot, that's for sure. So I guess it just depends on their aspirations to come after me at this point. We're clearing this whole block. Okay, there's one that looks motivated. Where'd you go? There you are. Take it right out on the fence. Nice and easy. 1, 2. Ah. Turned crawler. Starting to get a little drowsy and a little more anxious, so I think I'm going to smoke a cigar. I wonder if that'll help with the anxiety or if it's just cigarettes. I feel like a cigar should count. Probably do a little exploration. Anybody in there? Nope. I like that I can open a door and smoke a cigar at the same time. That's kind of dope. Didn't know that. Nothing useful. Nah. Alright, pretty useless little garage here. Love those little cook things that they've put all around the world now. Okay, so we got 1 on that. Oops, sorry guys, one sec. She'll be breaking out the back for a second. Of course, nobody out front. So we'll take that entrance. Prospecting is dope. Yeah, if I ever lived in a place where I could possibly have like a little stream on my property, I would love to have a little gold slough. Just for fun. I don't think I'd make myself like incredibly... Oh, that was sick. Got her on the fall down. brutality. Yeah, gold prospecting is cool. I got nothing against that. I guess I can put those in there. Here, let's take a drink while we got a place to drink. Yeah, prospecting is very dope. Especially with gold. As expensive as it apparently is now. What do we have here? Ah, a keytar and a suture needle. Those have been kind of rare, I feel like. I don't know that I've come across many of those. Suture needles, that is. Take the flashlight too. Even though just removing the batteries is probably the best move with these flashlights. Alright, let's keep clearing. Anything good here? Looks like butter. Okay, we'll take the butter. Pepper's good. Cereal's good. Actually, you know what? All of this is good. I'll take all that food. To get it. Oh, and that's how you're gonna... I expect he's itching to get his brand new electric car. Oh. Well, who's that? Oh, one of your buddies is asking about a camp. Oh, hang on a second. I see. When your buddy's asking about a campground or bring his new electric car. Oh, yeah. Cool. Sounds like a fun adventure. That sounds like a really fun adventure. One adventure that I've got on my calendar is to go out, and it's not exactly the same as prospecting, but I need to go out to a, what's essentially a quarry, or like it's called a community pit, and collect some flagstone so that I can do some bonsai projects on some flagstone later this year. I'm allowed to collect, I think, 250 pounds a year legally for free. So I want to make sure to take advantage of that, because buying flagstone from a retailer is very expensive. Alright, I'm going to stick to this side of the street. See if I can... Oh, shit. I zigged when I should have zagged. There we go. We've done a good job of drawing all the zombies out of here. This is another kind of dope house, actually. Alright, let's see what it's all about. Should have my welding mask on for protection, because I can't mess around with these zombies. One bite and I'm toast. Alright, we got a, yep, we got a good propane tank here. I'll take that. Can fill up all of my propane torches with those, so we can keep on welding. Oh, it's barely got anything in it. Hang on, I'm just gonna fill up my torches right now. Nah, fuck it. I'll do it at a later date. That's fine. We got lots of capacity in the truck, so we're good. All right, let's check this house out. No alarm. Open door. I don't see anybody in any room so far. It's a room I didn't check all the way. Probably could have been a little more careful. I think I can hear somebody. See, I like taking these, but they're kind of heavy. That's alright. Coffee and crackers, sure. Overweight again? Damn, man, I cannot win. Chocolate milk tastes good forever. I love it. It's like the best chocolate milk. Cold bell experience or saying is this. Detecting can be cool too, yeah. Yeah, there's so many like kind of strange little hobbies that I would love to try out. Maybe I'll do like IRL streams of trying out things like this. I'm thinking like magnet fishing. You know? Random stuff like that. Magnet fishing sounds really fun. Hairspray. Magical woodland, take that. Just sec. Okay, nothing important. Ooh, this is an interesting house. Another respirator, just a bunch of heavy stuff to run around with. Wait, was that a carton of nails? Oh, a carton of nails will keep me nailed for a long time. We're gonna be totally good on nails forever. Okay. Best chalky milk? Dairy Gold. Dairy Gold chocolate milk is my favorite chocolate milk. Hey, electrical 2, that's nice. I have some in my kitchen right now, and I don't drink milk very often. It's just not my thing. I don't really like reach for a big thing of milk all the time. However, this chocolate milk is absolutely delicious, and you can make really, really good mochas out of it. Every morning I wake up and I make me and my girlfriend coffee. Drop this toolbox really quick. I just want that flashlight. Ooh, this seems like a really scary ass basement, dude. Not as scary as I thought. But nothing good in here. Oh well. Yeah, I know. Seriously. It would just be for the rush of pulling up something like that and be like, whoa! Then probably a good idea to hand it over to the cops at that point. I think I'm gonna take this stuff too. Fuck it. More heavy stuff thrown into the back of the car. And then this marks off almost all the houses until the farm and everything, so let's just keep trucking here. I wouldn't say that today was a lazy, laid-back day. I'd say that we took quite a bit of stuff out of town. Not as much like rare loot as I wanted, but still some stuff we could work with. Not a bad day. Starting to feel tired. I could pop a caffeine pill and work a little longer today. Let's take a look at the map real quick. Let's see, get rid of those. And then put just some check marks here. This stuff's all looted. I think there's still some more stuff in this particular house, but we'll double check that. Well, we'll double check it right now. We don't have to go home yet. As long as we don't get a horde after us, we're fine. I just won't be able to fight very well. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Alright, there's one interested. Okay, I can't deal with too much right now. I'm overweight and I'm tired, so... What I'd kind of like to do is just see if there's anything useful here. Improve your house. Those might be useful. Do you got a gun over here? Surviving Tornadoes, the book. Alright, I gotta get out of here before this guy comes after me. Better pull my axe out in case. Pancake mix, sure. Ketchup. Cow's milk. Get a free drink. Wonder if this guy's gonna climb in through the window. I'm also gonna fill the pot. I'm going bold here. Okay, super bold. I gotta get out of here before this dude catches up. Yeah, that... Oh, there he is. Okay, we can get him on the fence. That's fine. But I cannot fight well. What I'm gonna probably try and do is just... If I can't kill him like this off of like a few shots... There he goes. Okay. So we've got some healthy water, some cow milk, some more general loot. Ah, fuck. Move the stuff over. Over. Backpack stuff all over. Got some fresh water that's potable. Oh, come on, move this. Oh, it's full. Okay, so this is actually a perfect loot run then. We're absolutely maxed out. There's still maybe a little looting to do here. But that checks another street off. Alright, let's go home. That pile right there. Okay, another successful day. I'm gonna take this back road. Probably doesn't cut much time off because I gotta go a little slower. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm up in the Pacific Northwest. I think Dairygold comes from Oregon. Dairygold makes awesome ice cream too. Homestead Creamery. That sounds really good. There's also a lot of local creameries that I've enjoyed over the years. Oh man, there's one in Payson, Arizona that I really like. I can't think of their name off the top of my head. Really cool folks. They used to let me do restaurant pop-ups in front of their place. Danziason is what it's called. Danziason Dairy. They're down in Arizona. I really like Darigold and Tillamook up in the Northwest. And the Southwest, I guess like Shamrock is probably your best bet. But I only say that because I like their protein shakes. Shamrock protein shakes are my favorite by far. I really love those. Okay, so this stuff can go in. Yeah, check out Cortez Coffee. I also know a whole bunch of business owners that really need help down there in Arizona right now. I've got a bunch of friends that were renting out of a place that I used to rent out of, a kitchen. And their landlord is treating them like absolute shit right now and essentially forcing them out of their kitchen. And I think it's insanely scummy. And I saw it coming from a mile away about 3 years ago. Molly, please stop. I saw it coming from about 3 years ago, and that's why I'm really glad that I got out of there when I did. Otherwise, things would have just compiled and gotten worse and worse. But it is really unfortunate to see my friends down in Arizona suffering, my small business friends. Alright, here, let's drop this up as fast as we can so our muscle pain goes away. I don't want to, like, not sleep. Oh, wine goes up here. Paperback books, I've got too many of, so they're literally just gonna have to start getting, like, speed read or gotten rid of. Rope, screws. Tillamook, yeah. I have a block of Tillamook cheddar in my fridge right now. I got it from Costco. Just regular old cheddar. It's just a nice standard block of American cheddar cheese. Now, if you're asking me what my favorite cheddar cheese is, which nobody is, but I'll tell you anyway, I really like that Irish white cheddar. I think it may be called like Dublin white cheddar or something like that, but there's a Irish cheddar that I really, really like. And then I love Jarlsberg cheese. I love all varieties of Swiss. I think they're delicious. So Jarlsberg is one of my favorite cheeses. I don't mind blue cheese at all. A lot of people hate blue cheese. But I'm not a hater of blue cheese. I've got a water pot. I'm just going to place it here and I can make soup from it later. Yeah, Kerrygold Dubliner is a good example. I use, you know, this is a really cool life hack. Find a cheesemonger. When I lived in Edmonds, Washington, there was this great cheesemonger, cheese dealer that lives in that city. And I used to get all my cheese from them. And it was just all sorts of stuff imported from all over the world. Huge variety. Very expensive sometimes. And not so expensive if you go get the little nubs that are like the end of the blocks. So that's what I would go get, is just a whole bunch of nubs of the end of the blocks. So that I could get a variety of just a bunch of little chunks of really, really great cheeses. Go find a good cheesemonger. That's what they're called. Just like a fish seller would be a fishmonger. Support your local cheesemonger. 100%. You can get really good local cheeses from farmers markets as well. Just be careful of who you get it from. There's definitely like a huge range of quality when it comes to farmers markets. I made top quality farmers market food. I actually just took out some food that I made a little while ago. I made a batch of barbacoa. Here, I'll show you what I was selling at farmers markets if you're curious. Here, I'll do this. Hang on a sec. This fanny pack. Here, I'll do it in a minute. I'll show you what. At our first break, I'll maybe bring back something. I'll show you my barbacoa. This is actually a pretty good. This is a pretty good wallet. Multiple car keys. I don't care so much about residence keys, so I've just been like dropping those like out here with. Yeah. There are no keys out here. Okay. Drop the pen. These things are actually good though. So put those there, drop the wallet, and yet another fanny pack. I'm stacking up these fanny packs. How many do I have now? 3? At least like 5 that I've passed up on. Yep, I used to work the farmers market circuit. It was cool. It was cool for the time I was doing it. It was the hardest work I've ever done in my entire life. Running farmers markets, plus the LLC behind it, and everything else is incredibly challenging and rewarding. Alright, let me see. Some more loot. Loot. Propane tank that's almost empty. Loot to get fixed. That comes in, that's coming in, that come in. That bottle can stay. Pen light can stay. These need to come in. Along with these whetstones to fix it. Work boots. Okay, that's good. Alright, let me get these things organized. Today's haul. So we're going to be able to fix some of those up. That's perfect. Got a couple of good books. And a magazine to read. Just read that right now while I'm organizing, I think. Hang on. Put those just into the backpack for now. Oh, I'm still carrying this propane tank. It's going to piss my guy off. Hang on. Drop this stuff. Lots of propane tanks. I need to find a big propane refill tank and figure out if I can power it up and refill my propane. I mean, that would make sense, right? If you can power up the gas station, why wouldn't you be able to get a propane refill? How are my current boots? Bloody and dirty? That's fine. I'll keep wearing them. I've got multiple sets of military boots, and those are the best boots you can get in the game. Okay, so I'm a little bit tense, but I think I'll be able to sleep through the night as long as I get rid of all this extra stuff that's weighting me down. Pull this into the satchel, I guess. Let's drop those. Bunch of eggs. Okay. There we go. Now we're looking a little better. Am I inhumanely tired? Yeah. I don't know if I should smoke before bed. I am starting to get tense. I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna get some sleep. Okay, sleep good with pillow, and let's go. We're on to 8-4. Is this 28 days? Nope, we're still at 25 days. So we still got a couple of days till we hit PB, guys. Still a couple of days till PB. But we're not taking it laying down. Yeah, see, I probably should have smoked. Wake me up in a... Actually, that was plenty of sleep. That was plenty of sleep for the night. Alright, let's find some of our newfound smokes. Where'd they all go? Got 3 cigarette packs. Thought I had some individual stuff here. Yeah, I'd like to get those out of the inventory first, probably. Okay. All right. So what's the haps for today? We got lots of eggs. Let's make sure that we got lots of water. I think I might have just quit that cigarette halfway through. Whoops. There we go. 28 days. Yeah, I know, right? Did you watch those movies? You know, I didn't start getting really into horror until maybe the last 5 years or so. And I've become a huge horror fan over the last 5 years. I think it's maybe just because I didn't really grow up with it. My house wasn't into scary horror, macabre stuff. So I made do with what I could as a kid. Okay, we've burned about half our fuel. And it looks like it shows everything that's taking power. The red fidge, the popsicle, 1 light. Cool, so we're running on minimal power. 40%, so we got about half of our fuel left. That's good, and the condition's 92%. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to fix that thing. Might as well train some more mechanics on this car that I've already started to destroy. It is almost time for a couple of books. Alright. Alright, my man. Have another egg. I think that was the last egg. Do I have 1 roast in here? Yes, I do. Take that roast. Alright. That'll slowly defrost while we're moving around here. Bloody wrench. Just go in the back here. I don't need that. Alright, so we lowered the weight here quite a bit. Let's pull this stove out. I want to pull the stove out. Wait, why can't I pick it up? Because I have too much weight, probably. Okay, hang on a sec. I gotta drop all my shit right here so I can move this stove out of here. Drop this. Drop this. Okay, now I think I can carry the stove. Hang on. Grab. Yep. Alright, I want it, like, out back over here, I think. I'm not even sure what I'm going to use it for yet, but I kind of want it, like, out back. I wonder where I should install it. I mean, I suppose all the burnable stuff's right there, so maybe I can just install it right here? Uh-oh, I need a ball-peen hammer to do it. Shit. How do I not have a hammer? Show me ball-peen hammer. My back is breaking. Hurry. Hammer, 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 hammer. Hammer. That should work. Doesn't have to be ball peen, just any hammer, I think. What? Can I not pick it up? I gotta drop my fire axe to pick up the hammer. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, come on. This is getting ridiculous. Okay. I think I'm gonna just fucking pop it right here. Why not? No one says I can't put it right there. Right? Why not? Doesn't have to be inside. Although I might need to move it inside at some point just to like help keep my my house warm during the winter. Uh-oh, we're down to 6 milliliters and yeah, we're like almost out of water there. Night of the Living Dead is a great one. Let's see, what movies? I mean, I watched Twin Peaks, which is, I guess, kind of like psychological horror. Twin Peaks was so good. The Thing was so good. Wear this. Wear this. There we go. And yeah, just kind of been watching some random stuff along the way. It's been fun. Watch some more modern ones. Like I watched Terrifier. That was like the first two or three Terrifiers. Those were pretty good. Watching some classics. I think The Thing was my favorite classic though that I've watched in a while. Alright, let's go this way. Wow, our chicken farm is just exploding. I drive by and I see so many chickens. A24? What is A24? Is that an alien movie or something? Oh, I'm getting tense. Oh no, just barely getting tense. We're cool. Alright, let me take a look at the map, decide what we're going to do today. Buck Street is pretty much disposable now, or at least the south side of Buck Street. So it's not the worst place to start dropping maybe some bombs and attention. And then that farmhouse is down here. I could take this Cartwheel Street corner. I don't think that that one's too bad. I'll have to go down South Main. Okay. Let's try that. Yeah, I'm not familiar with 824. But like I said, I've only really been into horror for maybe like 5 years now. But in that time, I packed in a lot. Learned a lot about Resident Evil and Silent Hill. And after we finish some runs here with Project Zomboid and we need a break, some of our upcoming titles include The Darkness 2. Or sorry, The Darkness. No, Darkness 2. The Evil Within. Uh-oh, I never picked up my other... Hang on, I never grabbed my other fire axe. Totally forgot to grab the important fire axe that I said not to forget. Sorry, I got distracted from the comment I was making. Okay. There we go. Hereditary, Misdemeanor, Backrooms. Oh yeah, a bunch of recent stuff. Oh, 824 is the studio. I understand then. I understand then. Yeah, no, I've heard a lot of cool stuff about people liking Backrooms. I love SCPs, things like that, cryptids. Up here in the Pacific Northwest, I guess our biggest cryptid is probably Sasquatch. It's kind of a Mountain West, Pacific Northwest thing. Up in Kelowna, BC, there's a little lake monster called Ogopogo. That's up in Canada, just over the border from Washington. Ogopogo is a cool one. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's like a million SCPs now, but I'm familiar with some of them. I think some of them are really fun. I gotta find, you know what? Where was that? Right here. I gotta check this house out. This looks like a survivor house. Could get a little bit dicey, because Main Street, this seed is pretty nasty. Yeah, look at all these buggers. And not a damn... Oh man, look at all of them hanging out in front of that one. Yeah, there's a lot of them in town there that have spotted me. Those are, yeah, that's the boarded house from last night. This one right here. Is this one right here. I want to lead everybody away from it, because this house could have like all sorts of crazy stuff in it. But these guys, although they're still pretty slow back there, they'll catch up. Yep, they'll definitely surround the building. So let's maybe try and lead them somewhere a little more constructive. This looks like a shop here too, so I probably want to preserve that. That might be a good van. So I think I just want to kind of slowly lead the procession here. I mean, no doubt all of these guys will jump on board. There we go. Let's try and get them all grouped up a little bit. There we go. Just do a little bullying with the back of the car. Yeah, they're not even noticing. There's like nobody up here. I wonder if my truck would slip through that little hole in the fence there. Here, maybe I'll just coax them over the fence. Like this. And we can kind of just round them all up in here. This will be like my last known location. And then, how are we going to make our escape? Past the school, probably. Alright, so that slows a lot of them down there. Man, I just want them all away from that house. But now I'm going to start pulling them from this direction, which I don't want to do. The school turned out to be fairly useless. So honestly, this is probably the best dumping ground that I can find for all these guys. Let's see what the aftermath is. All the fire has gone out. A few crawlers. Bonk. Looks like we did pretty good damage around here. There's not a whole lot of them left. Definitely pumping up those numbers. Well, maybe we need to do just another one of those little processions downtown. With our sirens going, because these guys are losing attention very fast. Like way back here. Even for how fast some of them are. Yeah. Okay, so everybody from downtown seems to be catching up now. Perfect. Sorry, I gotta do this for a little bit. I gotta motivate them this way. Honk honk. Come on, y'all. It won't let me hurry time up in this situation. That's interesting. Come on, everyone. If I can get them nice and bottlenecked, where I have a clear shot from the front, I can drop a Molotov. Yeah, Terrifier was really good for just like fun use of practical effects. Stuff like that. Things that are just really like over CGI'd in like today's movies. Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Yeah, Terrifier's got a great monster art. Art the Clown is an awesome, just kind of creepy clown. I'm not usually into the creepy clown stuff. I mean, I'm still not, even with thinking Art is a cool enemy of the people. Uh-oh, hang on. Okie dokie, I think it's just about time to do this. Time to cut off this. And then I think it may be time to grab a little bit of bang. Just move it over here and not do it. Yeah, here they come. That's a pretty good bottleneck for them. Unfortunately, I'm getting into a position where I'm not going to be able to drop it like right there. Unless I do another pass and I pull more of them this way. I don't want to keep taking hood damage. Come on. Don't forget. Alright, let me make sure that my... Okay, Molotov is ready. Alright, let's see if we can get through these bushes. Get through the bushes. Get through the bushes. Come on. Oh, come on. They're putting major damage on the car. Get out of here. Come on. Ah, that's alright. Give them a chance to catch up, rather. Oh, yep. Good. This seems good. Let's just drop it right about... I want it to be accurate. There. Risky. Get in the car. Get in the car. No, I didn't get in! That's it. I didn't even make it, you guys. No, he didn't get in the car. This is the second time something like that's happened. Just short. Well, that's too bad. I think that we need to release ourselves from this for a little while, guys. That didn't go well. It's always getting back in the car. Look at how this is highlighted. It's always getting back into the car. That was just done very poorly, I guess, on my part. But that was still a very full takeover. I want to play another game. we need to take a break from Zomboid for a little bit. We'll do another start another day. That's all right. Fuck, I wish we didn't mess that up there, but that's okay. There's an ad in progress. I'm gonna change some stuff up here. We're gonna switch to maybe, how about BioShock? Let's mix it up. Let's go BioShock. I'll even start over, I think. Let's go with BioShock. I've been wanting to play BioShock. Damn, that's disappointing. Bort. Dude. I knew I shouldn't have gone for the second Molotov. But getting in with the Shift E, I swear it takes an extra second where I like reposition for like way longer Oh, it's such a bummer, dude. Oh, well. That was a really good takeover of Rosewood. That was the most complete takeover of Rosewood we've had. Especially with the number of guns and things that we got. And the next time that we jump back into Project Zomboid, we'll go for another long run. But I can't do it right now, guys. I can't do it again. I can't do it again right now. We need a break. I'll restart BioShock. That sounds fun. Or, hang on. You can help me choose. I'll give you a choice of 3 games. I'll restart BioShock. I'll restart Tormented Souls 2. Or I'll start The Evil Within. That's the other 3rd game that I've got on my hit list that I haven't beaten yet. Tormented Souls 2, The Evil Within, or BioShock. Which one do you want to see? I can't do any more Zomboid. My brain's fried to where I'm making stupid ass decisions like that to end a 5-day run. That was so dumb. That was really, really lame. But you know what? I've documented it for the world to see. That's how you get great at roguelikes, man. You die over and over and over and over and over and over and over. But I think I need to get back into something that has a plot. That was a big fail, dude. That sucks so much dick. I might even relaunch the stream because I'm going to be doing a new game here. So, here, let's do this. Anybody over on YouTube, come over and check out our stream on Twitch, and you can be part of polls. Here, we're going to do a new poll. Next game. I'm so mad that it ended that way, dude. In order of what I think I'd like to do, BioShock does sound fun, but also Tormented Souls 2 is one I've been meaning to get to. And then I'll put BioShock Remastered, because I wanted to try that with my new mouse. And then The Evil Within. Or back to Rosewood. I'll leave that as an option too. If you guys really want me to, I will. It'll be a 10-minute poll. We're going to start it now. There it goes. And I'm going to take a 10-minute break to decompress my fucking brain from that. That was such a goddamn stupid way. 2 days short. 2 days short to throw the run like that was so dumb for no reason. I should have just gone to the gun store, gotten a bunch of guns, and taken them out that way. That would have been way smarter. I could have pulled the car up a little bit further. I could have not used the stupid Shift E that's killed me twice in a row now. I mean, jumping into the far side of the truck just keep killing it for me. Evil Within is fresh, and I haven't played it before, so that could be a fun one. We could also continue our Disco Elysium run, but I don't know how I was feeling about that one online. I might play that offline. I just don't know if I'm gonna play it online, so we'll let this poll run for 10 minutes, and then I might relaunch the stream with a new title here, since we kind of muffed up the end of Bort's run there. RIP Bort. I'm sorry it was a lame ending to that, guys. That was on me. That's so lazy and stupid. All right, here, I'm going to take a quick 10. I've been on over an hour anyway. That's fine. Okay, so I will be right back, guys. Boom, boom, and boom. All right, make sure and vote. Be right back. Okay, let's see what we got. That was such a bad ending, man. That's why I'm just gonna kill this stream. It's gonna be the unfortunate end of the Bart run, just to wrap the VODs up, and then I'm gonna restart it. So while we're chatting and deciding, I'll go ahead and make myself a new thumbnail because we're playing BioShock now. Or no, we're playing something different now, not BioShock. We're playing something different now. Also, Evil Within with 1 vote. You got it. Let's play Evil Within. Never played it before. So I've played BioShock back in its original form. Evil Within. First play. First play. Part 1. Insomniac runs is fine. I'm cool with all that. All right. Oh, God. Everybody's going to be like, he botched that, didn't he? That didn't last long. Completely through PZ, bro. The notification has to say that. Man, that sucks. All right, well, I'll have to update the YouTube stream, guys, when I get this turned off. So I'll just leave this on for a sec. Keep chat up and all that. All right, I got to make a new thumbnail. Make a copy. Where's make a copy? There it is. Where is it? All right. What are we calling this one? This is gonna be. Yeah, I wanted to get back onto a horror survival that had some story to it, some jump scares, some fun stuff. Let's get back to some of the classics. So we're gonna go The Evil Within. First playthrough. And let me just swap this out. I usually just take a thumbnail from... Oh, this is not going to be a Steam title, by the way. Go out and support Good Old Games, everybody. Got to pick up The Evil Within for just a few bucks over on Good Old Games. Cool stuff. And you get to support game preservation and all sorts of stuff. Oh, come on. I just need a thumbnail, please. Give me a thumbnail, please. There we go. That looks cool. It's the horizontal one instead of the vertical. Alright, gotta save this over here. OBS assets. Thumbnails. Go ahead and save right there. Evil Within. Okay, almost there, guys. What do you guys use to make your thumbnails? I find that I can get most of what I need out of Canva free. I used to be a Canva premium head. But I can't afford that no mo. Not running my business. Alright, I hope that this thumbnail looks okay. You guys can let me know later, I guess. I think it looks good. Evil Within first playthrough. It's already got the title of the game. Spooky Situation. We'll call it that on the thumbnail. Ooh, you know what? This actually looks even better. Hang on. Cooking with the thumbnails, guys. Cooking with the thumbnails. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Download that shit. Not as an MP4 video. PNG, please. This is the work that goes in behind the scenes. And it's even more. When I have to do the bonsai stuff. Gaming streams are a piece of cake. Doing the bonsai stuff's a lot of work. Evil Within first play looks good to me. Close that, close that, close that. All right. Oh, I need to install it. I'll do that right now too. Did you play Chronos The New Dawn? That game was fun. Let's see, what other games have we played? Let me look through my library and give a few suggestions while we're installing. Baldur's Gate 3, great game, highly recommend. Bramble the Mountain King. This is a cheap little, I think it's a, like, indie horror that came out of, like, the Nordic states. It's, like, very Nordic, legend folklore based. It's called Bramble the Mountain King. You should check that one out. The soundtrack is also awesome. Chronos The New Dawn was really fun. Crow Country was very fun. I wanted to play that one again. I got The Darkness 2 as a kind of a bundle edition, so I picked that up. I have Dead Space Remake, which I want to play. I've only played the original Dead Space way back on console, so I'd love to play Dead Space Remake. I have to finish Elden Ring. Long ways to go on that. Fallout 4 and New Vegas are both installed. I've never played those games all the way through to completion, so, you know, they're kind of on the back burner. I've got Grand Theft Auto 5, of course. Probably play a little bit of that before 6 drops, but I'm not going to be doing any spoiler crap when it drops for... let me get rid of these timers and stuff. When it drops for PlayStation, I'm just going to wait for the PC release. What else have we played? We're about 25% installed there on Evil Within. Let's see. Last of Us Part 1 was fun. Lego Batman series was fun. Little Nightmares 2 was awesome. Let's see. The Midnight Walk was a really cool claymation style horror game. Neverending Nightmares is cool because it was made by like an indie developer and it was about their like real life schizophrenia. So I like the backstory behind it. I thought that was kind of cool. We played some just horror slop. Only good babysitters go to heaven. So that was kind of a silly one night stream. You know, we got $5 of fun out of it or whatever it was. Yeah, no, if it's something new for you, then that'd be cool too, yeah. Because I've played Bioshock. I've played Bioshock all the way up through Infinite. So it'd be more of a revisiting for me. So, and I really love playing new games. Yeah, Mass Effect was one that I never... was one of the series that I never really got into. I never bought them. I never clicked with them. I never picked them up. I know those were games that you had to dump a lot of hours into, and there were other games at the time that I was playing. I never finished The Quarry, which was kind of a cool concept. It's like a 1980s horror film style. Here, actually, while we're sitting here chatting, I think I can pull this window capture up for Steam. Show you guys what I got. Of course, I got the Resident Evil series 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, here's the thing. I have one remake on my Switch, and I play it sometimes. Resident Evil 2 remake Really great game. Resident Evil 3 Remake, it was alright. Resident Evil 4 Remake, you can see I've got hundreds of hours in it. It's a very, very fun game. Love it. 5 and 6, I could not get to run on my old PC. So I actually have not played 5 or 6. Biohazard, I didn't love. Never played Resistance, but I own it, I guess. I think it might actually be shut down. Biohazard was not my favorite. When we switched over to Ethan and the first person, I feel like it took away the joy that I found in Resident Evil 1 especially, and then even Resident Evil 4. Two completely, different styles of games, both from the same series that I love so much for their own, I guess, the action of 4 is amazing. The survival horror of 1 and just that first Resident Evil experience, I think, is just untouchable. So when they switched over to the whole Ethan situation, I was jarred by it. I didn't love it. I didn't like the whole crazy girlfriend, lots of cinematic, getting my hands cut off and stuff. I didn't need the forced gore. I think that Village was better. I had a lot more fun with Village than Biohazard. And then, of course, we've got Silent Hill 2 Remake and F. Over on Good Old Games, I've got Silent Hill 4 The Room as well, which we've beaten. A couple of free games that I haven't played, but they all look very cozy. So maybe we'll do a free cozy game night. Oh, and I realized you guys don't have the best view of this. I should probably resize this. Hang on. I'm trying to show you my library off to the side, and it's kind of cut off. There we go. So yeah, quite the formidable library showing up on Steam. Plus 4 games on GOG. So yeah, like I said, definitely go over and support Good Old Games. But yeah, there's the old game library right there. I think I even had a game spinner at one point when I was using some other plugins for OBS. The Turok series. Turok 1 was really fun, very retro. Turok 2 got really irritating and annoying, and I'm like, where are all the dinosaurs? And Turok 3, I was just fed up with the series and didn't want to play it anymore. And again, I asked, where are all the dinosaurs? So my experience with Turok slowly degraded. However, I think that there's a Turok game, and I'm actually going to look this up right now, for GameCube that I'm missing. Because I feel like I have memories. Yeah, Turok Evolution. I feel like I remember playing Turok Evolution and thinking it was really, really cool. Yeah, because you actually get bows and you hunt dinosaurs and stuff in Turok Evolution. Xbox. Wow, they had it for Game Boy Advance. PS5 has... Oh, no, that's the original 3. Yeah, PS2 makes sense. I think my cousins had it on GameCube, though. Yeah, there it is on GameCube right there. Yeah, I gotta try out Turok Evolution. That's one that I would give another shot to. I'm looking at your stack for Switch. Yeah, so the worst part of it is the controls, because usually I try to speedrun Resident Evil 1 Remake when I'm on trips. If I go to the airport, I try to beat it in the time that I'm waiting in the airport and on the plane. Or in the time it takes to get there and back. And I usually end up beating it. Zero Was a really cool concept. I've beaten it. It's also on my Switch, and it is a huge pain in the ass. Everybody knows, it's not a mystery that Resident Evil 0 is just kind of a nightmare. But I'm glad that I played it, and I'm glad that I beat it. It was a cool concept. I probably would not jump back into it for fun, but Resident Evil 1 definitely fun. Resident Evil 4, I could get back into it like anytime. 5 and 6 still gotta beat. Like I said, I just don't have a whole lot of like personal appeal in going back to what is it, Jack? What is Jack's last name? Their house. They have a name for the house. But Village was really cool, I thought. And then 9 has been very, very cool too. I wanted to jump back into Resident Evil 9, maybe learn a couple of speed runs, because I did start learning some of the speed tech and I thought it was really cool. And also start getting good at the Leon Must Die mini game, because I started doing a route that I think Extria shared on YouTube, and I was having a lot of fun with it. Missing the big 2, 3, and 4, he's saying? 2, 3? Yeah, 2 and 3 are both bangers. You should definitely pick those up. And they're not usually too hard to find on sale. Let me see. Let me see what games are over at Good Old Games for Resident Evil. Yeah, the 2 and 3 remakes that are out right now, Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes that I have on my PC are pretty fun. See, Thief is one of those old school games that I'd really like to play. I can pick up Thief Gold for $1.75 right now over on Good Old Games. Here, I'll switch over the view. Let you see how Good Old Games kind of compares. So there's Good Old Games over here. You can pick up Thief for $1.75. I mean, tell me that you can't have fun out of $1.75. And if you really don't like a game or you make a mistake, like I bought what one was it? It's in my... I bought Dead Space over here. And I meant to buy Dead Space Remake. So I bought Dead Space here, and I was like, oh crap, wrong one. I went and bought Dead Space Remake over on Steam. And I told these guys, I was like, hey, I made a mistake. Can I get my money back? Oh, here it is right there. Dead Space 2008 for $7.99. And they were like, yeah, here's your $7.99 back. And you get to keep the game, because they're not here to, like, chill. They're like, keep the game. We run off of, like, donations. Right here, Evil Within 2. If we enjoy Evil Within 1, I can pick up Evil Within 2 for $7.99. So, I put it on the wish list. That's a good deal on Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 Remake for $30. But yeah, Dead Space Original for $8. Great website. But what I was looking for was Resident Evil. They got some Resident Evil over here. Where's search? Yeah, they've got original Resident Evil for $5. Resident Evil 0, $5. 2, 3. So those are the original 2 and 3, not the remakes. Ah, yeah, this is the HD remaster that I have on my Switch right here for $5. What else we got? Deluxe bundle. Oh, it's for 0 and 1. Ooh. I don't have the original Little Nightmares. So yeah, there's a few of them on there, mostly the old ones. But yeah, lots of good stuff. Wow, Cyberpunk 1799. Look at that. I actually own a copy of Cyberpunk for my Xbox, but I think I'd rather just play it over here on PC. I don't know, unless it's been patched up really, really well and runs great on Xbox now, but all right, anyways, let's see. Let's get back to our own games, and it looks like the Evil Within is ready to play, so I'm going to kill some of the stuff on the screen here, and we're going to get ready to reset the stream real quick. Pop over the starting soon. Y'all can't see me anymore. That was a tragic end. I can't believe that. All right. The Evil Within. First play. Part 1. I'm excited to be playing something new, guys. I mean, I've been feeling like almost tired from like looking forward to oh, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. We'll just move Steam off and I wish that there was a good way to grab a screenshot here, but there's just not. That's a kind of a cool screenshot. Let me see if I can make this work. Hang on. I'm just goofing with my OBS right now. Forgive me. Let me see how this looks. Oh my gosh, I've got way too much stuff on. Hang on, turn off this. Delete that. And then what does it say? Okay, here, let's make this like this. How's that look? Better? Ugh. Snapping all over the place. Why can't you just line up for me, please? There we go. So I need to see all what's being shown here. Hang on. And that looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll make that the little pop-up screen. The starting art. Nah, that's stupid. You know what? I gotta be responsible here. I gotta put in the thumbnail. Hang on a sec. I gotta put in the thumbnail. A new source. It's gotta be the thumbnail. Here, you can see how my thumbnail looks. You can let me know. The Evil Within first play. Okay. I don't know how that lines up. Maybe I should just get rid of this. And drop the thumbnail right here. Does that just make more sense? It's probably more visually appealing too. If I feel like saying something, I'll say it off to the side like this. Kind of like this. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, hang on a sec. I'm cooking on something. Now let me make sure that I can get my vertical to work too, okay? Just one sec. Get vertical to work. Let me just put in that same Image. Oh, come on. Where is it? What? Oh, it's just called image. That's why. Okay. Gotta rename it. Alright, alright. Vertical. Here we go. Oh, that actually is pretty clean on vertical. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now let me make sure that that doesn't block, like, alerts and stuff. Alright. Yeah. Maybe, like, my message will just go up here. Just kind of above chat. Whatever, it's good enough. Sometimes you have to have mercy on yourself and decide when things are good enough, right? A little bit of grace. This is gonna be offset, but I think it's acceptable. And as a matter of fact, this whole thing is just gonna have to say starting soon now. Check that out, because it's got the gamer tag right there. This could look better, but whatever. I'm gonna relaunch. I think this is good. Alright, yeah, alright. Fuck, cool. Last thing I can do is launch the game really quick. Make sure that it doesn't trip out. It has to sync for a sec. Part of this app has been blocked. What? Windows? Don't you dare block my... Oh, I've had this problem before. See, I'm glad I'm taking care of this right now. Those sons of bitch at Windows AI think that they can outsmart everybody, and they're not going to run my games now. There we go. Oh, this is a Bethesda game. I didn't know that. All right, you guys get a first look along with me. There it goes. There. All right, we all get a first look together. Oh, I love Bethesda games. Absolutely love Bethesda. Okay, seems to work. Let's get any... Ooh, creepy. Let's get any real quick settings out of the way here. I'm gonna have full screen on vertical for everyone. If it's better for me to zoom in on the character, that's fine. What's all this? Oh, this must be included. Wow, my sensitivity is horrible. Okay. Sensitivity is whack. Hold on. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? Wow, holy criminy. Yeah, that seems a little better. Auto aim? Pfft, no. Vibration on my mouse? Those seem fine. Hold for sneak. I think I usually prefer toggle sneak, especially because I can put that onto a mouse button. An assignment, I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm not gonna mess with keyboard bindings until I get into the game and I decide what I want on my mouse. Okay. General English, voice, yes. Graphic content, how graphic? We're gonna keep graphic content enabled. We'll put on subtitles because I think that people generally like subtitles in VOD content and stuff, or for live streams. I might appreciate it as well. Life gauge equip icon auto or always or disabled. I'll leave it on auto because I don't know what that means. I'm gonna leave these things as standard because I don't want to mess with them. Graphics, brightness seems fine. Screen grain. Oh no, I don't think we can do screen grain, guys. That kills me. Hardware settings. Okay, full screen's working. That's correct. Oh, it has to VSync for 60. Okay, fine. Let's play at 60. Nice. Looks good. Yes. Oh, I hope it doesn't jump scare me super loud. Okay, so how do I... Escape is back. Delete is to reset. So I'm not going to delete. I think I just go back. Right? There. Okay. Now I'm a little low on sensitivity, but I can bump one up on my mouse. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, this should be fine. Man. My mouse is picking up a little funny. I don't know if it's the game. I feel like it's the game's cursor is picking up a little bit funny on my mouse. Because maybe it's some lag or something. Out here, my mouse works perfectly. Very responsive. That was some laggy mouse. That makes me a little concerned. Okay, well, maybe we have to go back to 30 without VSync, if that's going to be the situation. But we'll find out next time in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. I'm going to log off and I'll relaunch in 10. Okay? Thanks for being here for this portion. You guys got the game on screen, right? Yep. Okay, all looking good. Sweet. So we can back up to right there. And we'll test out our new layout. You know what? It's not the fanciest, but it's mine. And I love it. All right. Okay, I'm going to end the broadcast now. Thanks, everybody, for being here for the end of the Bort Sampson run. And we'll be back in just a couple to start off our Evil Within first playthrough. See you in a few.